Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So it's been a bit of a peculiar few days. There's a lot of different things going on, but one of the things I want to kind of touch on here currently is we're going through a very big change, and this is always going to be, there's always going to be things going on. There's always going to be changes that are going to be happen. But when these changes are with our core system we use in our day-to-day kind of lunar classic lives that we lead, you really do appreciate when we had a very, very well-running system, and Terra Station was kind of this, you would never have an issue with many things. If you had an issue, it was normally that you didn't have enough gas, or it was something silly, like it just needs to reset the application. What you're seeing at the moment is updates on the fly. This is simply TFL updating as they go. So things are going to stop working. You're not going to be able to vote on certain things, and it's just going to be one of those, like we always say, you just best to sit on your hands in times like this. You can't make anything go any faster than it is. The pack horse is only going to move so fast up the hill. You just need to give it time and just be patient. Don't do anything that you don't need to do unless you have to do it, is my best advice until you see better updates coming out about what's currently working, what's not working, why it's not working, and what they're doing. But they're simply just doing things on the fly. So we've done our monthly burn, and I wanted to touch on this a little bit because this was always very important to us as a community, the HC community. We come from the, what I like to see as the trenches, the battlegrounds of back when there was just no hope. It was just darkness, mud, and everybody just didn't know where they stood. And we've come so far now. We talked about all of these times of, you know, we can burn this much, and I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for delegating with us. Our node's completely safe. It's not compromised. It's simply someone blowing up the facts. It's just one of those things. It's, I think my best way to put it for people is, imagine your bank has all of your banking details. They're not therefore going to steal from you. They're not going to do all these stupid things and pretend to be you. It's, you know, it's just ridiculous. It's, and we've got a video up previous on it that you can go and look at. It's titled very well, simply the all nodes issue, and you can hear for yourself. It's blown way out of proportion, and to see Tobias Zaradar stating this, that Ethereum's, you know, it's not just here. And I've raised another kind of point in our Telegram group that, you know, if you wanted to really get like down to nitty gritty facts and start getting, I think the word is, you're getting really kind of bitter and you're nitpicking at the smallest of things wherever you can. And our endpoints are all reliant on one system. There are ways for us to decentralize that system and make it run across all of the validators, so we would handle it as an active set, but it's not like that. It goes to one validator. It's always been like this. It goes to one system. So, you know, it's nitpicking at ideas that just make no sense to do it in public. It's just one of those things. You know, what more can you say about it? So what I also think is really important is if you're on station, in the bottom left hand corner you've got documentation. If you click on that, this is like a dictionary for Lunar Classic, Luna, and USTC. It can tell you more or less everything and anything you need to know to a certain extent. It can explain it to you for exactly what it is. And if you're confused with something, you can always come to this, and you don't really link to it because you're always on Terra Station. It's always going to be there across all of the devices that you use with Station on. You can simply get it from there. Down here in the left hand corner are all of the correct links. They're all the official links. There's so many scam address links out there. Google will bring you adverts before it gives you Terra Station, so you need to scroll past them. You can always get the correct things here within a click. But going back to the glossary, the Terra doc system, it can tell you everything and anything that you realistically need to know. If you want to know how much you can undelegate at a time, how many times you can do that, how you need to do it, it can tell you everything. If it's not in here, put a request into TFL, and the likelihood is they'll add it in, because having a glossary where you have official information is so important to the everyday user. Because if you get, I don't know, a Lego set. You don't just go ahead and build the Lego set. You read the instructions, you understand how to put it together, and you understand all the ins and outs of everything. And it's always been like this throughout life. This is why we have manuals, guides. Consider this your guide to Lunar Classic. Use it, utilize it, invigorate yourself in it. Understand that this is a system, and there's official information out there. Beware of scams. There's so many of them going on. What we've been talking about recently in the Telegram group is every time there's a new update, a new issue, there's always going to be new scams that come with these. There's going to be people who have figured out a way in their head to scam people using this update. Oh, update with us. Give us your seed phrases. Don't give out your seed phrases. Would you give your PIN number, your account number, your sort code, your long card number to somebody for help at the bank? Of course you wouldn't. So don't give your seed phrases out. Mnemonics, seed phrases, seeds, whatever you want to call them, they're all the same. Those little words are your PIN codes to the wallet that you're handing it out. Do not do it. If you're in a group, an admin's not going to DM you. And if they wanted to speak to you, the likelihood is they're going to just speak to you in the group. And then always try and keep chats in the group. If someone's DMing you randomly from a group, report them. Make other people aware that there's someone like this in the environment. Team together, get rid of them. Make the space healthier for everyone. You can only get so far really with the warnings we say with everything, but they're going to stay at the end of the videos. I think it's really important, as you can see from the title, for people just not to freak out at the moment. There's loads of people who are trolls. What I'm seeing at the moment is a lot of people trying to make LUNC look stupid and make Luna look really good. They're just, these guys, always drama. But it's always kind of these same people kicking up drama and then playing both sides of it's like it's like being in a work environment and one person goes to I was just over there and he says you smell. And then you're like, what? I can't believe he said that about me. And then they'll go back to me, I just went over there and he said he's going to, do all of this to you. And so, it becomes a bit of we need to take a step back. And when you stop posting as much and you stop doing so many things and you just sort of watch how people behave, and it becomes very apparent that we've got many people drilling holes in the boat, acting as if they're helping, but really they're just drilling holes in the boat. They're not bailing water out. And there's so many different ways to handle issues. And I think one of the biggest issues we have currently right now in Lunar Classic is people washing their laundry in public. Not doing things through DMs. I always do. Many times someone's called me out on Twitter. It could turn into a huge argument, but I simply just say, DM me, let's talk. And I've always done that. Me and Tobias had a thing once before where I disagreed with something. It could have blown up into a huge thing where we start bickering. Instead, no, you DM the person, you sort these things out in private, you don't harm the community. We're at a point now where everything damages all of everything that everyone's trying to build. And it saddens me myself, especially being there with you guys since the very beginning to where we are now, to see these different kind of things happening. But nonetheless, we're building, we're burning, and we're pushing forward. Folks, if you want to see more burning, more building, you want to see us do more awesome things throughout 2023, support us, like these videos, subscribe, delegate your coins with us if you feel like it, utilize our auto compounding module, utilize Link Blaze if that's something that you're interested in, and look forward to the more amazing things we've got ready for you this year. We've got the hatchery coming. We have got Penguin Island coming. There's so many good things that we're working on. And like they always say, the best things always take longer to develop. They blossom so much better. The way that Lunk Penguins NFTs blossomed over these few months has been beautiful. To see all of my happy holders and how much they love their NFTs, it makes me happy. It makes the team happy. It makes us feel good, and it makes us want to continue being here for you guys to support you. Folks, stay safe. Beware of scammers. Beware of doppelgangers. Beware of anybody pretending to be me. Question everything. Head over to our Telegram group if you're unsure. Keep it all public. You can @ me in there if you're unsure. There's loads more helpful people in there. We're an amazing group. Links to everything in the description. Drop a like on the way out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Guys, have a great day.
Our revenge is made possible by listeners like you. By listeners like you, our revenge is made possible